Sometimes life is about regrets, so maybe by hearing the regrets of others, your business can move faster than theirs did. Today I want to share with you 7 things that top agents wish they would have done sooner. You know, one of my favorite things about this real estate business is spending time with top producing real estate agents. One of those things that I really like to think about when I'm talking with them is what do you wish you would have done sooner? What are some of the things that maybe I can share with other agents that maybe they won't wait as long as you did, and maybe by sharing your story, you can help them move their business along quicker. So today what I want to do is I want to go through 7 of these quote-unquote regrets that some of the top producing agents, as far as things that they wish they would have done sooner. The first thing that top producing realtors wish they would have done sooner is hire an assistant. You see, there is a lever that happens when you hire an assistant. It gives you the ability to do the things you're best at. If you've gotten into real estate, odds are you're extremely good at building relationships with people. Odds are you're extremely good at selling real estate. You're good at doing the high dollar activities. And in a lot of cases, that means that you're disorganized in some of the other areas, such as follow-up, such as systems, such as closing transactions and making sure that everything's done on a timely basis. It's also sometimes about marketing and making sure that you're consistent in everything that you're doing. That's where assistants come in. My friend Vince Lisi said it this way. He says that if you go back and you look, that for every $100,000 that you make, that's basically a $50 an hour employee is who you are. So if you're thinking about this, are you doing things as a $50, $75, $25 employee that someone that could do for $15 an hour, that gives you the leverage to be able to utilize your time to do higher dollar type of activities? When you begin to understand that your highest and best use is whatever it is in your business, and you can hire someone to do those lower cost items, then your business begins to grow. Then you have the lever that you're looking for. And this is ultimately what top producing real estate agents wish they would have known sooner. The second thing that top producing real estate agents wish they would have done sooner is they wish they would have become a student of the game. You know, when we first get into this business, or maybe when they got to plateaus, they were just trying to figure out, okay, I don't really know what to do, so they just didn't take action. Ultimately, there's a moment in most top producers' business when they begin to realize that I don't have to recreate the wheel. I just need to understand what it is that other top producing realtors are doing in other markets and begin to apply that in my market. They become a student of the game. They begin to study what it is that other agents are doing. See, here's what happens is not only do you learn how to do the business, but your belief begins to come. Because now, as sometimes we say it this way, we say that you can't be something until you see something. Well, when all of a sudden you see someone doing something in another market and having success with it, you understand that odds are if you apply that in your market, now you can have success in your market. But understanding what's possible, it changes the actions you take. When you change the actions you take, you change the results you get. When you change the results you're getting, it feeds the fire that helps you grow fast. The third thing that top producing realtors wish they would have done sooner is geographical farming. They wish they would have become an expert on one neighborhood and become the go-to person, because by doing so, they can see the consistency that it's bringing listings to their business. And they also understand that the sooner you get started building that relationship with those specific owners in a specific neighborhood, the faster you begin to have that steady flow of leads for those opportunities and listings. By focusing on a farm, it helps them really get focused in on a niche portion of their business that begins to help them actually expand out. Because see, here's what happens. When you find a place that you become the expert in, a lot of times it will lead you to the next place. A lot of the sellers in a specific neighborhood may be moving up into another neighborhood, or they may be moving down into a smaller size house, whatever the case may be. And typically, once you become the expert here, because of the type of clientele you're working with, you begin to be the clientele that they move next to. You're growing with them as they grow in their lives, as the things change in their life. When I was first in the business, I began farming in neighborhoods where it was first-time homebuyers, because that was the stage I was in. I was a first-time homebuyer. I could relate to those folks. As I grew, as I began to have a family and I began to have kids and I needed more room, I began to move up into a different neighborhood. It was kind of interesting though, because as I moved up, so did my past clients, those folks that I'd done business with before. And so we were growing together. It's a natural progression. top producing realtors wish that they would have started sooner on building in those farm areas so that they would have that steady flow of leads coming in with opportunities for listings and giving them the ability to grow with their clientele. The fourth thing top producing realtors wish they would have done sooner is go all in on video. Listen, you hear it all the time and maybe you're like, oh, there it comes again, video. Absolutely. We are moving into a time where video is critical. It's not an option anymore. How are you communicating with your clients? Are you sending text or are you sending video text? Are you sending emails or using something like BombBomb that gives you the ability to send a video email? Are you going in and using private messaging where you're sending video clips to people, wishing them a happy birthday, or are you still sending text? Are you sending out the information in a mailer, or are you doing video content and targeting a specific geographical area? What is it that you're doing to go all in on video? Every single top producer I know is going all in on video, and they wish they would have done it sooner. I promise you, the second that you flip that switch and you go all in on video, the business that you're building now has got an opportunity to be bigger than you ever imagined. The fifth thing that top producing realtors wish they would have done sooner is they wish they would have optimized their database sooner. You see, you have all of this information coming in. Do you have it organized in a way that gives you the ability to communicate to a group of people or to segment that group of people in your database in a way that you can give specific messaging? Also, you have to understand, if you're in this business, I'm really coaching agents now to be thinking about the business and what is the end result. What is it that you can do to make your real estate business and actually a sellable asset? The main key to that is having an optimized database. Imagine if you had a database that is filled with all of the communication that you've had, documenting all those conversations, having information about the children, their ages, where they're going to school, what their hopes and dreams are for your clients, when the time frame is that they're saying that they may make a move. You see, when you have all of that information and you have it organized in a database that gives you the ability to quickly segment it, send out messagings to specific people, buyers, sellers, specific neighborhoods, and you have something that you can utilize in a very, very effective way, now you've got something that has value and helps your business build because everything is organized. The sixth thing that top producing realtors wish they would have done sooner is join a mastermind or hire a coach. Listen, you can only be, even the Lone Ranger had Tonto. You can't build the business of your dreams without other people. Who is it that you should be bringing into your business? We talked about an assistant, but now let's talk about who it is that maybe has done what you've wanted to do, what you want to do in your business. Find someone that has been there that can actually tell you the things that they did right and wrong that helped them get to the level they're at. Find a mastermind, a group of like-minded other agents that are trying to grow. When you surround yourself with people that have either done what you're wanting to do or that are looking to do what you want to do, that's a situation and the recipe for success. Last but not least, top producing realtors wish that they would have built relationship with other agents sooner. You know, when you first come into this business, we view other agents in our own market as competition. And listen, there is competition, and competition makes us better. But there's also the opportunity to build some relationship with some local agents that give you the ability to know that you can get bounce ideas off each other, understand what's going on in the market, and help each other put deals together. Also, other relationships with other agents involves agents from other markets. When you go to a convention, or when you go to a mastermind, or when you go out of town for some type of real estate training, or in your coaching program maybe that you're a part of, make sure you're connecting in that network with other agents. Other agents are referral sources. Other agents are the source for ideas. Other agents are people that you can call in other markets, run things by, ask them what they're seeing in their market, because then you can understand how to apply those things in your market. What is it that you're doing to create relationships with other agents that begin to feed you referrals? Number of different ways you can do this. You can do this by sending note cards to feeder markets. You can do this by creating an email list of agents and beginning to add a monthly email out to them where you're almost like farming those agents by giving them value so that when they think of sending a referral to your area, they can't help but think of you. Build those relationships. That's critically important, not only for your growth in your business, but also for building a network that can help you make sure that you've got confidence that everything you're doing in your business is the right thing to be doing. One of the best ways to avoid having regret in your business is to heed the advice of some of those that have already gone where you are headed. Spend time understanding what these things that these top agents wish they would have done sooner. Take action to make them happen in your business sooner, and I promise you'll not have that life of regret. I hope this has been helpful, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video.
I specifically chose the video below for you because it builds on the one you just watched. I hope it's helpful, and I'll talk to you soon.